Welcome, my friends. Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 most common human fears and phobias. In the depths of our beings, nestled amongst the complex tapestry of emotions, lies fear. It is a primal instinct, a survival mechanism passed down through millennia. Prepare yourself as we delve into the deepest corners of the human psyche, exploring the evolutionary purpose behind these common anxieties and the impact they have on our lives. Arachnophobia, the fear of spiders. Those eight-legged, eight-eyed creatures send shivers down the spines of so many. Is it the unpredictable scurry, the way they weave their webs in silent anticipation, or something deeper, more primal, that unsettles us? Perhaps it is the venom some possess, a reminder of nature's delicate dance between beauty and danger. Whatever the reason, the fear of spiders, though often irrational, is deeply ingrained in the human psyche. Ophidiophobia, the fear of snakes. Their sleek, slithering forms have captivated and terrified humanity for centuries. Is it their lack of limbs, their cold, steady gaze, or the whisper of danger that seems to follow their every move? Perhaps it is the venom some possess, a potent reminder of nature's power. Whatever the reason, the fear of snakes, much like the fear of spiders, is deeply rooted in our evolutionary past. Acrophobia, the fear of heights. To stand at the edge and look down into the dizzying abyss. The ground seems to beckon, a primal fear urging us to stay grounded, safe from the perilous drop below. Our ancestors, those who learned to fear the fall, were more likely to survive, passing down this instinctive caution through generations. And so, we stand at the precipice, both captivated and terrified by the world below. Chapter 4, Trapped, Agoraphobia. The fear of open spaces, of crowds, of situations where escape seems impossible. Imagine being caught, adrift in a sea of faces, unseen, unheard. The fear is not of the open space itself, but of the potential for danger that lurks within it, the feeling of vulnerability of being trapped. It is a fear that speaks to our need for control, for security in a world that often feels unpredictable. Chapter 5, Man's Not-So-Best Friend, Cynophobia, the fear of dogs. While many consider dogs to be man's best friend, for some, those canine companions inspire fear. Perhaps it's a traumatic encounter from the past, the memory of a bite, the feeling of vulnerability, or maybe it's their unpredictable nature, their sharp teeth and powerful jaws, a stark reminder that even domesticated animals retain a wildness within. Chapter 6, Fury from the Sky, Astrophobia, the fear of thunder and lightning. The sky cracks open, unleashing a blinding flash followed by a deafening roar that seems to shake the very foundations of the earth. Lightning, a force of nature both beautiful and terrifying, reminds us of our own vulnerability in the face of the elements. It is no wonder that this primal fear has echoed through generations. Chapter 7, No Escape. Claustrophobia, the fear of enclosed spaces, to be trapped, confined, with no escape. The walls seem to close in, the air grows thick and heavy, and every breath becomes a struggle. Claustrophobia speaks to our primal need for space, for freedom of movement. The fear is not necessarily of the small space itself, but of the potential for being trapped within it, helpless and alone. Chapter 8, The Unseen World, Mysophobia, the fear of germs. An invisible world surrounds us, teeming with microscopic life. For some, this thought is terrifying, a constant reminder of the potential for illness, infection, a loss of control over our own bodies. Mysophobia speaks to our deep-seated desire for cleanliness, for order, for a way to manage the chaos of the natural world. Chapter 9, Loss of Control, Aerophobia, the fear of flying, to be suspended thousands of feet above the ground, hurtling through the air at unimaginable speeds. For many, this loss of control is terrifying, the feeling of vulnerability absolute. The ground, our symbol of stability, seems so very far away, and yet millions of people board airplanes every day, their desire to explore the world outweighing their fear of the skies. Chapter 10, Patterns of Fear. Trypophobia. This fear of holes, particularly clusters of holes, may seem strange, but it is surprisingly common. The reaction, often visceral, is triggered by the sight of honeycombs, seed pods, even aerated chocolate. Scientists believe this aversion may be rooted in our evolutionary past, a subconscious association with danger, perhaps linking these patterns to venomous creatures or skin diseases. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the most common human fears and phobias. We have delved into the darkest corners of our minds, exploring the origins of our anxieties, the evolutionary purpose they may have served, and the impact they continue to have on our lives. Remember, understanding our fears is the first step to overcoming them. Knowledge is power, and by shedding light on these common phobias, we can begin to challenge their hold on us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content.